Cholos, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to talk about getting into the zone when you're doing your recording and actually how to be more efficient when you're actually doing your recording time so you can sound really great and just in and out of the studio and not waste time, and then you could move on to other things. First of all, let's just talk about like the preparation. What you want to do is you want to have your lyrics already memorized somewhat. You want to maybe like a couple days before or a week before, different sessions, is just sing them out, sing them out, sing them out, and make sure that you have it so you got the words right and all that stuff. As best as you can before your actual recording session, so it's kind of fresh in your mind. The other thing is that when you actually start your recording session, you want to do your vocal warm-ups. Watch my video on my playlist of recording artist tips. I break it down the way I do it for a real quick and easy vocal warm-up, and it works really great. You'd be surprised. When you actually do a proper vocal warm-up, you will be like an athlete, stretched, ready to go, and your vocal tone is going to sound awesome. And however you want to do your vocals, different parts, projection in different parts of the instrument, placement, air placement, stuff like that. You can really get a lot of mileage of how you want your tone to sound. So you want to do your vocal warm-ups, and then once you start recording, what I do is I'll do it like a couple rounds. Sing it with the track, just as like a warm up after you do your vocal warm ups, so you kind of get your mouth kind of relaxed and kind of getting the words out, and then you want to do a couple of rough takes, get it out, and then this is the part when you start to get into the zone. So after I would say maybe 3 rough takes or something like that, when you're really warmed up, that's when you start to notice that the delivery starts to become executed more efficiently and effectively. And when you really get into the zone, you're gonna notice that after you play it back so you could hear your voice, to get the right tone and everything. And then once you start to get there, you're gonna notice this is why it's important to be sober when you're doing this, is that you want to concentrate, focus on the actual sounds that are coming out of your voice, and you're gonna notice time kind of slows down. It kind of slows down, and then you start to hear all the little nuances of the syllables and everything as it hits the beat. So you start to get really in the pocket, and it's important that you have good preamplifier so you can hear yourself very well, with some decent headphones, and direct monitoring, meaning that when you say your words, you don't have a delay in the monitoring. Sometimes when you have like a cost effective recording thing that doesn't have a good direct monitoring, so you want to make sure you have direct monitoring, or if you're in a recording studio, they already have that taken care of, so that's not a big deal. But you want to hear yourself somewhat loud, like your voice loud, so you can hear every single nook and cranny that's coming out of your voice, right? And again, time will slow down once you get it, and then once you get the verse down, the first verse down, then I'll do the second, bang that out, then the third verse. So I have the first verse, the second verse, and the third verse. They're all done in one take, respectively. If I'm really in a time crunch, then I might do a few takes and edit them together and splice them together, But generally, I want to be able to record the whole verse in one one take. So then I got first verse, second verse, third verse, and then I'll do another track and do, your adlibs or your doubles or whatever you want to call them, where you emphasize certain keywords on another track. Then make sure that sounds good, and then do another track, and then do another track. So you're gonna have three ad libs. So what I do is I pan one left, I pan one right a little bit, and then the third one is center, a little offset. So then you have kind of layers and dimensions in your voice, and you can play around with getting more closer to the mic or getting further from the mic, and doing the volume EQs with that. But then, so that's how I do it. So first verse, second verse, third verse, and do the three layers of ad libs, and then I'll move on to the chorus with the same process: the hook, chorus, do that, and I try to just do one track per recording session. When I was younger, I would try to do like as much as I can in one day, and I find that actually counter-effective. So just focus on one track, and maybe just do the verses, and then come back and do the chorus the next day or whatever. But technically, I wouldn't want to spend more than 1.5 hours recording. 2 hours is really pushing it. But if I can get a solid recording session in under an hour and a half, then that's money right there. Boom, I'm done. Do another recording session the next day, or maybe later in the day. But that's good. It's like a sprint. It's like a sprint. You get into the zone, you bang it out, and then you're done. So that's pretty much it for what I wanted to say for this video. So if you like this video, if you got any questions or whatever, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know, what, if you have any more questions, and then I could make more videos. But yeah, it really helps me out. So thanks for watching, and yeah.